I looked into the rearview mirror and saw the white truck charging toward me. "It's not going to stop," I said out loud. That's the last thing I remember before waking up in the loud, thumping MRI machine. I was driving home from work, stopped to make a turn down my street, and a distracted driver hit my car from behind. I was unconscious, rushed by ambulance to the ER, and diagnosed with a head injury. I had a 2-year recovery ahead of me. Before I tell you about that recovery, let me tell you about the me who was hit by that truck. I was very career-driven. I was greatly concerned about my title, my income, and how things looked. I made sure I wore expensive clothes and tried way too hard to look the part. I even had an at-home personal trainer. My husband and I enjoyed going out to eat at the most expensive steakhouse in town. We were entitled and put on a facade. We were fake. After the hospital released me, my head injury had just begun. Over the next 2 years, I went through spells of dizziness, sensitivity to light, taste changes, analytical problems, memory problems, depression, and migraine-type headaches. I spent many days on the couch with a terrible headache. My golden retriever Murphy refused to leave my side. I was told that the damaged area in my head would repair itself by creating new neural pathways around the damaged areas. A head injury is a horrible yet fascinating medical problem. Those new neural pathways seem to create a new me in some ways. I changed a lot during my recovery. I no longer like those fancy steakhouses. I learned I could no longer do the cardio and weight workouts by my personal trainer. I didn't fit in my job anymore. I finally quit. I had no use for those fancy power suits anymore. My husband and I guess we didn't fit anymore either. He had an affair and I got divorced. I had to leave my home. And my Murphy, my beloved golden retriever of 15 years, he passed away. However, this is not a sad story. This is a gratitude story. I love salad and fruit now. I discovered a love of yoga. I became a virtual professor, my dream job. I moved back to my old hometown to live near my dad and my brother. And I met an incredible man, Chuck, and I have a new home. Remember Murphy, the golden retriever, who refused to leave my side when I had those headaches? Well, I thought Murphy almost seemed to sense or predict those headaches. And I started researching this, and I discovered therapy dogs and the amazing things that they could do for people. I decided to get a new puppy and train him as a therapy dog. My goal was to visit hospitals and nursing homes to bring a laugh and a smile to patients and their families. Well, here comes Henry. We went through 2 years of training. Henry is now 9, a beautiful white golden retriever with a bounce in his step. I work with an incredible group of people through hospice. Henry brings smiles as he walks through hospital rooms. He's always good for a laugh with his silliness. Henry has made such a difference in so many people's lives. From Thessalonians, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus. I am so grateful for that car accident. God made holes in my heart, but He filled them with empathy. I strive for an attitude of gratitude. He is making me ready for His kingdom.